Got it on? Okay. I'm gonna stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, are there any additions or corrections to the consent calendar?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second, you want to call roll?
Commissioners Biggers.
Aye.
York. Larson.
Aye.
Mayor Lindstrom.
Aye. Are there any visitors to be heard tonight on something that is not on the agenda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teresa Zomer, 213 East First Street, owner, publisher, City Libraries. I'm here again tonight to talk about meeting laws. Since I can't make it most Monday nights, this is the one I can make it to. A little bit has to go back to the negotiations and contracts and stuff with all the different engineering companies and some of that. Executive session was called February 13th after hearing from all the companies. And then February 18th again, executive session was called again for contractual negotiations that there was raising. And the only reason I bring this up is because a lot of concerned citizens come to me and say, hey, is this correct? Is this right? Is there really a contract that you're negotiating for each one of these, 4 of them? Which companies are you doing? Which engineers? Why? What's the cost difference? Do we really need full-time versus on-call? Engineers, what do we need them for, since all these new developments in town bring our engineers in? Only legal matters can really be discussed during executive sessions. And this contractual negotiations is very fine line. I've been spending the last couple weeks with South Florida Newspaper Association. And he came up with this South Florida State Open Meetings Commission back in February 2007. Very similar to what you guys are going through. Not trying to get you in trouble, but us citizens want to know what our money went towards. Why are we changing engineers? Why does this even come up? And you guys can each have a copy of this if you want to read through it and make sure you're reading the laws correctly. What it comes down to is a motion for a closed session for the stated purpose of discussing contractual matters is insufficient basis for closed meetings, which otherwise required to be a public meeting pursuant to 1-5-1. For that reason, they found this company did not properly go into closed session at any of these occasions, which we have different ones here too also, for contractual matters. It is for really employees only, for legal. The open contract with other companies, you can discuss once you're with that company, the contract in executive session. But we have 4 different companies here and we don't have no idea what we're entering into. And in this case, they considering entering into contract is not in itself a proper subject for closed session. And therefore they were fined for this session. So before you start looking and going into more executive sessions, doing contract negotiations for this purpose, I suggest each one of you read through this and make sure you're making the right decision. And the public really wants to know what we're actually going in for. So.
Thank you. Okay, anybody else have anything? No? Okay, let's move on to, we have old business. We have the second reading of the rezone for Bryant and Trum at the parcel of 200.97.00.001. The hearing was conducted and the first reading was done on February 18th for an ordinance to rezone that parcel. If approved tonight, it will be published on March 13th and be effective on April 2nd. And a motion and second is required to approve the second reading for authorization. So.
I don't think we've gotten any new input at City Hall.
Nothing I'm aware of. Are these on, Dennis?
No, they don't seem like it.
Is it on now? Yep, it's on now. Yep, thanks.
Okay.
So we did not receive any, is that what you're saying? Okay. All right, so we need a motion and a second to approve this.
So move.
Second.
A motion and a second. Is there any discussion on this? Not, you want to call roll?
Commissioners York.
Aye.
Larson.
Aye.
Biggers.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Okay, now we'll move on to new business. First is the raffle request for Celebrate Canton. It's for the Canton Car Show Committee, and you have submitted your raffle request for Chase the Ace. And the tickets are sold on Fridays from 5 till 7 and until the Ace of Hearts is drawn. Tickets can be purchased for $5 each or 5 for $20. And, I didn't pull this up. Where is this gonna be held? Is it gonna be held at, the
This time around, it's for Celebrate Canton.
Yep.
To raise funds for our 160th celebration. We will be holding it at Bushwhackers,
Oh, okay.
but would like it also stated if things do not work there, that we can move over to the wheel without having to come in front again.
And this is for the car show? Okay.
No, Celebrate Canton.
Oh. Is it, oh, it says the Canton Car Show Committee here. Celebrate Canton, okay. So, anybody?
Okay, so a motion to approve at Bushwhackers with going to the wheel.
Thank you.
Who need it?
Thank you.
For Celebrate Canton.
Correct.
Second.
There's no other questions you want to call roll?
Commissioners Larson.
Aye.
Biggers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. And next is for street closure request. And that is for the Canton Car Show, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I provided a map, to you all at the beginning of the meeting. We would like to move to the car show to the north side of Fifth Street. I tried to get permission from the state to close down the highway, and that's a big no-no. I thought we'd try. But we would like to move it to the north side so we can utilize the park, the stage, have some more shade than we do in the downtown area. I'm working with Bethany, the Baptist church there, on how we'll shuttle their congregation over for church that morning. And then Canton Lutheran will be able to park around the sides of their church and their parking lot. And if we need to utilize that space, they've given us permission then to take over their parking lot. That's why we have it blocked off all the way up to First. Leaving access for people to get into Dollar General and into the ATM also at Farmers State Bank.
Okay, are they gonna be able to get into Pump and Pack?
Yes. Their lot will not be blocked at all. It will block on the first block to the north there.
All right.
And that will be our main entrance into the show for cars.
Is this where it used, sorry, Mayor, is this where it used to be?
Similar to, yep, it originally
Used
used
to
to.
be around the courthouse.
Okay.
So, any other
The
questions?
27th is Sunday, right?
Correct. I've already talked to Teresa also about if this is approved, we'll be running a story in the paper letting the community know that we will be switching to that side of the street.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's no other questions you want to go roll?
Commissioners Biggers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Larson.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye,
Thank you.
welcome. Is Alicia coming tonight? Oh, okay. Next on the agenda is what's called Community Pass. It's a company that specializes in recreation management software. And, we would like to, handle the pool passes, swimming class registration, sports registration, and other options are all housed in one place. The setup fee for this integrated system is $1,500. It's $600 for web-based training, and to maintain the platforms yearly is $6,550. You sat through all those meetings, or did you have
I did.
anything to add to this?
It was one of the only options that offered everything, point of sale, the
Yeah.
credit cards. It was a pretty robust system, and while we were doing this, just to find something to facilitate the pool, it was always in the back of our mind that it could replace Sports Engine and also, facility rentals. Whether it's a park shelter or this building, you can build in all of your facility rentals into this program too. So it was pretty nice, all-encompassing software.
Yeah, and it's really nice as One Central, it's, what we have from now is Sports Engine, and it's not user-friendly at all, for the recreation program, and this was a better fit for us.
What does the cost of Sports Engine?
Uh,
$130 a month.
but that's per month, but that wasn't initially what we,
I don't remember what the starter was, but it's
Yeah.
100, it used to be like 99, but now it's 130 a month.
And we'll still be with Sports Engine through this rec season,
yeah,
where we had to get started already, but
Do we use it January through December? Or since,
Sports Engine, no.
not Sports Engine.
Okay.
This one we probably would if we put everything on it.
like facility rentals.
okay.
It's $550 a month. Annually. It's just, it's an exorbitant more cost, so. From Sports Engine to Community Pass, are we seeing a 250% increase in productivity? Are we gonna use it?
Well, we'll make a point of trying to utilize every aspect of it that we can. This, like I said, we started this really just to find something to work with the pool, and there weren't any other good options just to do what we wanted for the pool. But yeah, no, we'll have to, like a lot of things that we get into, it'll be up to us to squeeze the most value out of it by utilizing it and making sure that we're putting things on here.
I mean, it's gonna get utilized for the full 12 months. I mean, if Sports Pass only got utilized for I'm assuming the summer months. I mean, and with the pool, that would be the same. So what specifically would be utilized the other months, I guess?
Facility rental. That'd be the
Okay,
clearest thing.
okay. Do we have a lot of facility rentals?
During graduation and holidays, yeah, there's gonna be quite a bit.
And one of the things that will get integrated on it is the sports programs, and that starts in January when they can start registering and paying. Because we've already gotten all the soccer, baseball, not all, the deadline is for that is,
I don't know, because people are starting to come in about missing it.
yeah, so it's been utilized for that. Sports Engine has, and we just switched that over next year to this because it's more user-friendly. We have a lot of problems with Sports Engine.
So would the fee for this be, how much would the fee be for this year then, since it's not the full year that we'd be getting?
They do it on a year contract, I'm guessing.
It is, so yeah, it's not a January, it's.
Okay, would start March to March.
Is the price the same no matter how much we add to it?
This one was kind of a flat one, the modules, it wasn't a lot of modules, it was more, you get most of it without adding on.
Anything else that we need to add for this?
We use it for baseball and soccer
Yes,
and pool.
Baseball, soccer,
we
softball,
will be
football.
using it for all of that,
We'll
yes.
get rid of the other one next year.
Yeah, we had to keep using Sports Engine because that's all we had.
As soon as the season's done, I think we can get rid of it.
Yeah,
Motion to approve.
Second.
we have a motion and a second. Can I call roll?
Commissioner York,
No.
Larson.
Aye.
Biggers,
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom,
Aye.
motion carries.
Okay, next is a building permit for an electronic sign at Fire Hall. Devin Chalk with the fire department contacted the city in regards to having an electronic sign installed on the outside of the fire hall. And a conditional use hearing took place and the building permit was presented at the February 25th Planning and Zoning meeting. Planning and Zoning approved the conditional use request for the electronic sign and recommended approval of the building permit to the city commission as well. So, that's all I have. They're not here.
I haven't been asked or talked to about this, so I don't know where if this is coming from their budget or if it's coming from their own
Their own,
personal
their own funds, I've been
own
told,
funds.
Is it going on the building or out front?
on the building. Basically, they're gonna replace the
Picture.
sign that's there now.
Right there.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
Second.
The only thing that came to my mind was if it was gonna be out front, the DOT would jump involved, so.
Yeah.
Right, that's exactly why it's where it's at. Mention that. Okay.
So all they're asking us to do is approve building permit. And not asking for the funds, right? Correct?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve, do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, let's go roll.
Commissioners Larson.
Aye.
Figures.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Next on the agenda is the 2024 annual report. It was completed and we have it in our attachment. And what would you like to say about that, either of you two?
It's a long drawn out process to create.
Come on, take it.
Not sure what you want me to tell you.
When was it, was it just recently completed?
So it's better than a month of my life.
Was there any questions that they had on it that we?
No, not at the annual report, no. The auditors will be coming in either the end of March or beginning of April to go over everything.
So,
And they will verify the information.
I'll tell you, there are a lot of cities that wait patiently for some outside outfit to come in and do their annual report because their finance officers aren't as well equipped as ours. And it's a blessing that we have someone that's able to do that in-house. And you're not sitting there waiting with bated breath for your annual report to get done in time for your audit.
okay, so we need a motion and a second to approve this annual report.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. There's no other questions, you want to call roll?
Commissioners Figures.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Larson.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Okay, that concludes our agenda and Commissioner dialogue. Chris, you got anything?
I made a post on the internet of our sales tax, and I wanted to clarify, I figured I would do it here, that was sales tax, and that is a positive thing. Immediately got phone calls, got messages saying, our taxes are going up. Yep. So, it was sales tax, wonderful, our sales tax went up. So, I'll be sure to be careful when I get excited about seeing sales tax go up. So, no, that's all I have.
Tyler?
I got nothing.
Jackie?
Nothing.
I just have a couple things. I want to congratulate our wrestling squads for the outstanding performance they gave at the state wrestling tournament out in Rapid City this weekend. The boys team won the Class State B title for 8 consecutive years, and they made South Dakota history. So I'd like to congratulate them until they can get a proclamation to them. And the girls got second, and they did a great job too. That it was a team effort. No matter what happened out there, it was a team effort. And our wrestling nation in this town is outstanding. And So, we're not closed anytime soon. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Rural Water, I've had a couple discussions with them recently. They formed a separate organization to pursue the viability of a regional sewer system. And they would like to hire a consultant to look at kind of one last push to see if there's, what kind of interest and viability there is between Canton, the Worthing area, all the way down to Deersford. And they're gonna be asking if any of the communities in that area would be willing to share in that consulting fee cost. I think it's a 3-month deal, $6,500 a month. So it'll depend on how many communities are willing to join in the effort, what that final cost would be. But I told them that I would discuss it with you all. I'm familiar with regional sewer systems, having been a part of one, having left one to have our own system at one point. The drawbacks of the regional system that I was previously a part of was that one large town really just owned the system, and everybody else was an outside customer user. It didn't feel like a real regional system. Even if it was set up differently, you could never get away from that. Communities competing against each other for some types of development, and being a part of one sewer system that just didn't always flow right. Here with this proposal to have a non-municipal owner of the system, I think that it would be worth continuing to look into that with this effort. That just having that non-municipal owner addresses a lot of the concerns and drawbacks that I saw with other regional systems. But I would have more of a firm number, I guess, for you in a couple of weeks or a month when they get back to me.
Do you have anything?
No? Okay, then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioners York, Larson, Figurs.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Hi. Meeting adjourned.
Yeah, look, I'm good Friday.
Friday. I'll join you, I haven't seen you too.
Oh, I'm gonna come down and see you too.
Pretty nifty.
That's still on.
It makes it a little more.
Homely.
Yeah.
I got my other job.